righty, baby. That is what we've been looking for. Steelers take care of business, 27-20. Versus the Indianapolis Colts. Holy smokes, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. You know we got to talk about this one, and don't mind the Sunday's best. Had to do some post-game KDKA TV, man. Bro, Bob Pompiani, shout out to Pomp. So it's absolute blast, but they made me put on my dress clothes, okay? So hopefully this isn't too dressy for y'all today. But 6 turnovers, man, what are we talking about, baby? 5 of them on defense, highest paid defense, right? We talk about the pass rush, Highsmith, TJ, Sawyer, Herbig. All those guys made plays. We talk about JPJ, Jalen Ramsey, right? Killer Cam Hayward, Derek Harmon. The guys that we've invested in, whether it's monetarily with second contracts or if it's draft capital, we said this team, specifically this defense, goes as those players go. Heck, Peyton Wilson and PQ, right? Both of those guys come under fire at various points this season, and rightfully so. But you can see where when those guys are planted with their abilities they're tough to deal with, man. We know what that Colts offense was. We're not going to allow people to minimize it. People want to minimize it. We're not going for any of that. That was one of the best offenses in the whole National Football League. Whether you're talking throwing the football or their ability to run the ball. Look at what Jonathan Taylor had today on the ground. Look at it. Daniel Jones, he ended the game statistically, I guess you could say decent with over 300. But when you look at everything else and the actual flow of the game, I don't think any of us feel like he had this beautiful day. And that was largely due to this defense and the pass rush, man. This pass rush actually showed up, man. They did what we thought they were capable of doing, right? Creating a hostile environment where Daniel Jones didn't have the ability to just go off of his first read. We said if you smash the run and make them one-dimensional, Daniel Jones actually would have to hold the ball and extend the play. And that's where you would see him potentially struggle, which was the case at points in times today. But it started with smashing the run. And that's what you heard from Coach Tomlin. You heard from all the different players. Heck, even Aaron Rodgers on offense was talking about the importance of making them one-dimensional and stopping that rushing attack. Now, offensively, we could have been better. Absolutely could have been better. But take care of the opportunities that you get. In terms of red zone, money. In terms of the 6 turnovers, you ain't scoring all 6 of them, but you scored enough, right? This is what, 17 points off of them? That's enough. And even though we weren't scoring touchdowns on every single turnover, you think about the amount of times we were keeping the ball out of the Colts' hands, right? Because we know the more you got to deal with Jonathan Taylor and them potentially giving him the ball more, that isn't something that we want to deal with defensively. The more Daniel Jones could take some of those shots down the grass to Michael Pittman, to Alec Pierce, that's not what we wanted either. But when you just have to defend one, now you can see where we can have that success. Special teams showed up, even though we allowed a fake punt to happen against us. We did recover a muff punt, so touche. And Boz was Boz, of course. So I definitely like that. But like I said, man, offensively, you can see where we're trying to still, use that big personnel. We even down in the red zone, right? Gave Darnell Washington a lot of opportunities, but you can see where we just still have to fine tune it. It's not as simple as put big guy out there, throw it up on small guy, and he's always going to come down with it. At this level, guys have a little bit more skill with that. So you have to find different ways to kind of make it a little bit more advantageous. But I like the overall mindset from Arthur Smith from this offense. And you even heard Aaron Rodgers say it in his post-game press conference. Man, he said play calling, coaching, fine. Execution has to be better. So he understands it. We understand it. And the team did enough today. But this was a dang good Indianapolis Colts team, man. No ifs, ands, or buts around it. Whether you're talking about quality of opponents, road, home, doesn't matter. They've been one of the most consistent teams through 9 weeks in the National Football League. So the fact that we were able to do what we did today, kudos. But it just shows you where we are. We're on the brink. We're close. We're so close. But the consistency part is real. And this is why the NFL has the most parity. Man, we talk about all these rosters being, divvied up the way that they are with the talent. It makes it where every team has a chance. Not a lot of people, heck, even within Steeler Nation, thought we were going to win this one. So you can see, man, just keep believing, keep believing. But let me know in the comment section how y'all feel, man. Who we firing after this one, man? Who sucked and who also did good, maybe, all right? But either way, y'all let me know in the comment section. You know I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm about to go change, though. I'm tired of being in my church clothes, all right? So appreciate y'all, and until next time, baby, peace.